Another Day, Another Story. Title: Einstein, His Life and Universe. Author: Walter Isaacson. Introduction. The introduction provides an overview of the book and introduces the reader to Albert Einstein, his significance, and the impact he made on science and the world. Welcome to Tabot Eminent Channel. Chapter 1. A Curious Mind Awakens. This chapter explores Einstein's early life, his childhood in Germany, his early education, and the development of his insatiable curiosity for the natural world. Chapter 2. The Young Patent Examiner. Here, the reader learns about Einstein's time working as a patent examiner in Switzerland and how this job allowed him the mental space to think about his scientific ideas. Chapter 3. A Year of Miracles. The focus of this chapter is on Einstein's Annus Mirabilis, Miracle Year, in 1905, during which he published groundbreaking papers on the photoelectric effect. Chapter 4. The Special Theory of Relativity. This chapter delves into Einstein's special theory of relativity, explaining the fundamental concepts and principles behind it. Chapter 5. E equals mc squared, the most famous equation. Here, Isaacson explores Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared, and its implications for the relationship between energy, mass, and the speed of light. Chapter 6. War, Divorce, and a New Theory. This chapter covers Einstein's personal life during World War I, his divorce, and his continued scientific pursuits, including theory of relativity. Chapter 7. General Relativity and the Eclipse. The focus of this chapter is on Einstein's completion and publication of the general theory of relativity. Chapter 8. Fame, Fortune, and the New Germany. Here, Isaacson explores Einstein's growing fame, his scientific collaborations, and his uneasy relationship with his home country, Germany, during the rise of the Nazi regime. Chapter 9. Quantum Weirdness. This chapter delves into Einstein's skepticism toward quantum mechanics and his debates with other prominent physicists, such as Niels Bohr. Chapter 10. The Great Debate. The focus of this chapter is on the famous Bohr-Einstein debates and the philosophical implications of quantum mechanics. Chapter 11. Einstein and the Atomic Bomb. Here, Isaacson examines Einstein's involvement in the Manhattan Project and his role in advocating for international control of nuclear weapons. Chapter 12. The Pursuit of a Unified Field Theory. This chapter covers Einstein's later years and his quest for a unified field theory that would encompass all of physics. Chapter 13. The Second Quantum Revolution. The focus of this chapter is on the developments in quantum physics after Einstein's death. Chapter 14. Einstein's Brain and Legacy. In the final chapter, Isaacson explores the legacy of Albert Einstein, his impact on science, and the study of his brain to gain insights into his genius. Conclusion. The conclusion wraps up the book, summarizing the key points, and reflecting on Einstein's life, achievements, and his enduring influence on science and society. Chapter 15. Einstein and Philosophy. This chapter explores Einstein's philosophical views, his beliefs about the nature of reality, and his thoughts on the relationship between science and philosophy. Chapter 16. Einstein and Politics. Here, Isaacson delves into Einstein's political activism, his advocacy for pacifism and civil rights, and his involvement in various social and political causes. Chapter 17. Einstein's Personal Life. This chapter focuses on Einstein's personal relationships, including his marriages, family life, and friendships, offering insights into his personality and the impact of his personal experiences on his scientific work. Chapter 18. Einstein's Contributions Beyond Relativity. This chapter examines Einstein's contributions to other areas of science, such as his work on the photoelectric effect. Chapter 19. Einstein's Influence on Future Generations. Here, Isaacson explores how Einstein's ideas continue to shape scientific research. Chapter 20. Einstein's Popularity and Iconic Status. This chapter delves into the popularization of Einstein and his iconic status in popular culture, discussing how his image and ideas have permeated art, literature, and media. Chapter 21. The Einstein Archives. This chapter examines the preservation and accessibility of Einstein's papers, letters, and documents, highlighting the significance of the Einstein archives for researchers and historians. Chapter 22. The Enduring Mysteries of Einstein. Here, Isaacson explores some of the unresolved questions and mysteries surrounding Einstein's work, such as the nature of black holes, the origin of the universe, and the potential existence of parallel universes. Chapter 23. Einstein's Ethical and Moral Philosophy. This chapter delves into Einstein's ethical and moral beliefs, including his views on the responsibilities of scientists and the relationship between science, ethics, and humanity. Chapter 24. Einstein's Lasting Impact. The final chapter reflects on Einstein's lasting impact on science, culture, and society, discussing his influence on future generations, his recognition as a cultural icon, and his contributions to shaping our understanding of the universe. Chapter 25. Einstein's interactions with other scientists. This chapter explores Einstein's collaborations, correspondences, and intellectual exchanges with other prominent scientists of his time, such as Max Planck, Erwin Schrödinger, and Werner Heisenberg. Chapter 26. Einstein's Cultural Impact. Here, Isaacson delves into Einstein's influence on literature, music, and art, examining how his ideas and persona inspired and shaped artistic expressions across different mediums. Chapter 27. Einstein's Views on Religion and God. This chapter delves into Einstein's philosophical and spiritual beliefs, his ideas about the relationship between science and religion, and his famous quote, "God does not play dice with the universe." Chapter 28. Einstein's Educational Philosophy. This chapter explores Einstein's views on education and his thoughts on reforming the education system to foster creativity, curiosity, and critical thinking. Chapter 29. Einstein's Humanitarian Efforts. Here, Isaacson delves into Einstein's commitment to humanitarian causes, including his involvement in refugee issues, his support for Zionism, and his role in establishing the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Chapter 30. Einstein's Reception in Different Countries. This chapter examines how Einstein was received and celebrated in various countries around the world, including the United States, Switzerland, and Israel. Chapter 31. Einstein's Scientific Legacy. This chapter focuses on the ongoing impact of Einstein's theories and discoveries in contemporary physics, highlighting their practical applications and implications for our understanding of the universe. Chapter 32. The Einstein Myth and Misconceptions. Here, Isaacson addresses common misconceptions and myths surrounding Einstein, separating fact from fiction and exploring how popular narratives have shaped our perception of the scientist. Chapter 33. Einstein's Unfinished Work. This chapter delves into Einstein's unfinished projects and areas of research he intended to pursue but couldn't complete, shedding light on the potential directions his scientific inquiries might have taken. Chapter 34. Einstein's Intellectual Contemporaries. Here, Isaacson discusses other notable scientists and thinkers who were contemporaries of Einstein, highlighting their contributions. Chapter 35. Einstein's Intellectual Evolution. This chapter traces the evolution of Einstein's thinking and ideas throughout his life, examining how his scientific and philosophical views developed and changed over time. Chapter 36. Einstein's Influence on Modern Cosmology. Here, Isaacson explores Einstein's impact on the field of cosmology, including the expanding universe theory, the concept of dark matter, and the study of gravitational waves. These additional chapters are the exploration of Albert Einstein's life, work, and influence, encompassing various aspects of his intellectual, cultural, and scientific legacy. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.